We're about to lead this little tour here. Come with me. A lot of single-family dwellings that have many of their original residents still in them, which is to say they're still homeowner occupied, but a number have been converted in recent years to student housing, which is a trend that we have in central Oakland, which is not, however, it's not always been like that. I grew up in this block, and when I was a kid it was all homeowners and all residential, but it has increased its enrollment and has not built dorms to keep pace, and so the students have basically moved out into residential Lakeland. So there's competition between them and the homeowners. So this is an attempt, I think, to try and establish a market for single-family houses again. So the historic district actually begins with these two houses here and this one. Most of these houses in here were built in the very early part of the century, 1905, and most of them retain pretty much all of their original detail on the exterior.
I had a suggested donation of $10, and I'd like you all to take a program. You just hold on. We'll be leading you in just we'll be leading you in just a few moments.
Hey, could you get out of here, goddammit?
Fuck you, old man!
That stuff doesn't hit the sponge either. Daddy's car, get the hell out of here.
Hey, what the hell are you yelling out here?
Those goddamn kids pissing off the hill.
Well, tell them to get the hell out of here!
Where do you want this perlite?
What's perlite?
Perlite's a gypsum. It's a catch-all for gypsum classes. It's used in scratch and brown coat. It's like a light mineral that's used as an aggregate instead of sand. Okay?
Hey, Mac, it's heavy.
Yeah, come on. Take it to the front room. Put it right around the front room. Okay. We're going to the other job site. We'll be back in just a bit. All right?
Okay, we'll see.
All right, Don. Take it easy.
Come on. Just follow the light, please.
Single families in these houses, and you're talking about money too. We're not looking to follow. We're talking about. I just don't understand. I don't see why we have to take one of these houses and divide it up into apartments for students when what we should be doing is focusing on that residential aspect of the neighborhood.
If we're dividing it into apartments, it's a residence. It's a residence. We're not talking about turning it into a storefront.
We need to build a sense of community. These students are here for 4 years and then they leave.
And then other students move in.
For another 4 years.
Yes, and then other students move in.
But yeah, these investors, they want something, they're going to get their money back. They don't want to wait.
I don't want to break up these old homes.
Probably.
Well, what do you want them to remain as they are, vacant? We're trying.
I'm saying restore them and put the single-family units back in.
Oh, please. Then where are you going to put the students? You know, and we got to make a buck. You know, we need to work with
Agree.
Oh, well, it's okay. You don't have to.
We still have about 10,
You know,
12
some of these
people.
buildings are just perfect. Tell you the truth, I lived in one of these old houses when I was in school. It was wonderful.
Exactly.
Didn't
what I'm
have to
saying.
be.
You're a student. You need a bed. You need a bathroom, someplace to throw
They
your
have
trunk, and you go to the library and you stay.
And you didn't have
come
to
back
put
and
up
you
with that
sleep.
dorm stuff.
That's
all the time.
right. And you party at somebody else's room. That's all. Oh, this one. This is beautiful.
Oh, I think I got it.
Yes,
Oh,
because look. Oh my God, it's got 6 bedrooms.
Oh, but we don't
want
want to be on that street. The residents on that street always give you the hardest time.
No, I
They
just
are
like some of these older homes. I mean, here, listen to this one. Come here. Take a step back in time to the turn of the 20th century. This classic Victorian is thoroughly refurbished to its original elegance, complete with marble countertops, plank floors, a carved wooden staircase, original furnishings and fixtures. There's even a carriage house. There are several pocket doors, a front and a back stairway. This home has a full unfinished basement. Let's see.
Unfinished basement. That means they haven't done shit.
Oh, here's another one. Here's another one. It says the front entry hall in itself is a masterpiece with double doors and a grand hall. It has a massive grand staircase, spacious rooms, high ceilings, and decorative fireplaces characterize the downstairs of this unique home. There are 4 lovely bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. I'd just love to be there to find the perfect family for that house.
Okay, Glenda, honey. I don't think you're getting it. Let's take a look at the listing again. Spacious rooms. That means you can divide them up a bit. Even students need privacy. 4 bedrooms. By the look of that house, you should be able to squeeze 10, 12 bedrooms out of there.
No, how's that possible, Hecka?
Well, look, you divide each bedroom in half. You know, you break up a couple of windows. That's more room for beds and furniture. You don't need a second bath, and that family room can go.
The family room?
These houses don't need family rooms. That's for the suburbs, honey.
And those high ceilings, that's what's known as loft living. Bunk beds. You get about 15 students in that barn.
You would do that to that beautiful house.
Honey, look, there simply isn't the market for single-family house compared to student housing. Let's say 10 students, $300 a head. That's over $3,000 a month, $36,000 a year. The buyer can pay that house off in a couple of years. Girl, write that down.
Yeah, but I thought you couldn't have more than 3 unrelated people living in a single unit.
They don't know how many people are living in the house. Well, not for sure.
They used to be able to tell how many units by phone lines.
Oh, and now the students have cell phones.
You got it.
Oh, but here's another one. It sounds so peaceful. Endless beauty is yet one more feature that surrounds this fantastic property. A welcoming porch and gardens that flower throughout the spring, summer, and fall provide a wonderful complement to the ornamental grasses that create the perfect space for you to relax and unwind.
Sounds like you can park 5 or 6 SUVs in there.
Please, Samantha! Oh, well, that is a good point. With 10 students living in a house and all of them have cars, where would they park?
NOP, darling, NOP. Not our problem.
We don't create the economic reality. We just have to understand it so we can make a living. Simply put, the houses are worth more as investment property. And that's more money for you too, honey. Good intentions can't be traded. You find your hopes are faded the first time that you're forced to meet the bottom line.
Good times are just a bubble. They always into trouble. Nothing is as solid as the bottom line.
One day you find you're screwed, and that's when you conclude only money can be counted toward the bottom line.
Love is just illusion. You'll end up in confusion unless you can hold on to the bottom line.
Well, I don't think it has to be that way.
We really tried to foster. We hope it doesn't cost her. Someday when she hits up against the bottom line.
Okay, could everyone please follow me over here? We're going to start the tour of the house. Excuse me. Thank you. Hello, I'm Glenda. I'm going to give you the tour of the house. I have some fact sheets, if everyone could just pass them around. I don't have a lot of copies, so just try to share them. Okay, well, there you go. Now we're going to start the tour on the 3rd floor. So could everyone please follow me up? It's somewhat of a height. Okay. Come on, guys. Here we go. We're going to start the tour. Now I just want everyone to notice the bricks. They're 2 coarse bricks. Can we all fit? Little smushy? Okay. I'm gonna just come into these rooms back here. You can stay out here in the hallway if there's not enough room. Let's catch your breath. Okay, so this is the 3rd floor of the house. So for those of you who are new, this is the 28th house on the Oakland Square area. The room over here is actually going to be a big walk-in closet. I just like everyone to absorb how big that walk-in closet is going to be. It's really great. That beam won't be there. That's just for construction work on the roof. And this this room over here is actually going to be a massive master bathroom. And could you all notice how they're connected right here? So you have this great big walk-in closet and a nice big master bathroom. Back there's going to be a large tub. I think we have the woodwork in there now. You'll just come home from a nice, long, hard day at work and you can just relax in that tub. We're also going to have a glass shower back there, some double sinks right here with a granite top and cherry fronted cabinets. It's just all going to be very nice and it's all going to be tiled, have some nice relaxing light. Okay, and if I could lead everyone into this middle room, they're actually going to have some nice new windows that they're putting in. They have this original fireplace which can be made operable. You're going to have to do some work on that, but I love this mantle right here. And this has many uses. You could use this whole floor as the master suite actually, because you have that nice big walk-in closet, this great bathroom, and then you have this huge room, and then you come over here and you have the 2nd largest room in the house. The one right below us is a little bit larger. But there's this window. This is going to be a huge bay window. It's going to be totally glassed in. Again, you can make the fireplace operable. And just all filter in. Thanks. Are we all here? Somewhat. Okay, right now I'm going to give you a little bit of history about the house and about Oakland Square in general and the architecture here. The house you are standing in is actually 117 years old. It was built in 1889. Now, it is one of the 26 original houses built here in Oakland Square. Now, in subsequent years, other houses were built in 2 phases known as North Oakland Square and South Oakland Square, today known as the 36 and 3700 blocks of Parkview Avenue, which is the street you walked on when you came to the house, and Dawson Street, which is the street at the top of Oakland Square. Now, all of these 3 sections, Oakland Square, North Oakland Square, and South Oakland Square, all consisted of a total of 67 housing units. Now, all of these, the houses particular to Oakland Square can be labeled as Victorian. Hey, Bonnie.
How you doing, Glenda? I'm here to help you. Mike's going to help you out later on, too, okay?
Oh, Bonnie, I don't need that much help. It's okay.
Oh, but can't we help, please? You know, I'm practicing to be a realtor, please.
Okay, Bonnie, why don't you just wait back there, yeah?
Oh, okay, I'll go. You tell me when you need me, okay?
Yeah, okay, Bonnie.
Great.
Okay. Anyway, so these houses, the ones particular to Oakland Square, can all be labeled as early Victorian, seeing how they were built in the last decade of the 19th century, and they all have some specific features, including these round-headed windows as you see. They have gables and dormers, elaborate porches, and they all had very decorative chimneys. But the most distinctive feature about these houses, can you all see this picture or not? Somewhat, was this exaggerated gable right here. Now, many of you may be wondering why that triangle thing is on the top of all of these Oakland houses. I'm here to clear it up for you. Now, in 1850 in France, there was an architect named Francois Mansart, and he actually designed these style of houses, and they later became known as the mansard style of houses. Now, in France, in the 1850s, houses were taxed on their stories, from the ground to the start of the roof. Now, as you can see, this is one of the Oakland Square houses, and as you can see, this would be a 2-story house and a roof up here. And as you can see, the roof is totally flat. So by having this flat roof, they would actually get a whole nother floor, which is totally usable, totally tax-free. Is that clear? Does everybody understand? Okay, great. Now, the porches were another specialty on these houses. They were actually originally all wooden. And they had wooden railings, wooden banisters, and wooden latticework. Now, most of that was taken off in later years, as you can see. But the latticework, one of the special things about it, people used to trellis their roses up, and the porches actually went around to the side, to the back porches. So you had that great porch. Now, if any of you want to build another porch, feel free, but right now, none of the houses have that. But now, as you can tell, the pillars are mostly brick and the floors are cement. But many of the porches actually still had their tin original roof. Now, one of the other interesting things is that all of these houses were actually, it was the first example of early mass production. And none of these houses were fabricated by hand. All of them were mass produced, and that's why they were so lowly priced. I don't know, but Oakland Square is just, it's still a great place to live. Because you have, you know, you're at the end house, first of all, and you have this great view of the park, which is great in any season. Spring, you have those wonderful green buds after that dull Pittsburgh winter, and then you have that summer, as you can see now, and it's lovely. And in the fall, you have the orange and red and golden hues, and then in the winter, I personally am a huge fan of Pittsburgh winter landscapes. And then you have the actual Oakland Square Park, and that just creates a sense of unity and the neighborhood and security and interaction between neighbors. Now, last year, Oakland Square was actually named a historic district by the Pittsburgh Historic Review Commission and City Council. Now, right here, if any of you are interested in further readings about the Oakland Square and its history and architecture, please feel free to take one of these pamphlets. We didn't print too many because of the cost, but if you are interested, please feel free to take some more. Now, some further information. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's continue our tour down on the second floor. So feel free to take any of those pamphlets if you would like some. Well, here. Yeah, just everyone come over here. We're going to start downstairs. Great. And again, just notice this nice woodwork on the house. Okay, come this way, you guys. Can we all squeeze into here? This is another walk-in closet. It's going to be really nice. Come in here. Oh, sorry. I want to show you the walk-in closet. This way. Come into this.
Hey, Dom! Dom, is that you?
Hey, Mackie.
Hey, Dominic! Hey, you doing some good work up here?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Hey,
How you doing?
man, hey. This kid's got a button on the top of his head. How you got him hanging bored with that
Oh,
button?
no, shit, I'm sorry. I have a work hat. I left it over at the site. I'm sorry.
Well, you got two hats?
No, this is just my recreational hat.
What kind of stuff do you do for recreation?
What are you talking about? I recreate all over the place. You kidding?
You go fishing?
I do go fishing.
Hey, some Sunday,
Go
let's go
fishing
fishing.
sometime.
Yeah.
Get some carp.
We'll
Throw
go over on
them
the
on.
south side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
Good.
I don't fish.
What? What's this with the white shirt hanging out? Is this like a hip hop
Come on,
shit?
Dom, leave the kid alone, huh? He's doing a good job. Don't give him shit about his clothes, all right?
Okay, hey, give me a hand with this. I want to just throw that up.
What are you going to do, bury that fan up there?
No. I'll cut it later with my zip. By the way,
Dom, what are you using piecemeal for? Why don't you use a full bore?
we got all these pieces left over from that job you're on. I'm just trying to save you some money. I'm going to plaster it, huh?
All right.
What's the matter, right?
No,
I'm trying
that's fine.
Yeah, the old man. Yeah. I'm saving you a couple bucks.
I know you do.
You know, my dad taught me right. Bring home those bent nails, I used to straighten them. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Now listen.
Yeah, I've heard these stories before.
Yeah, I know. You heard it 100 times. But let me tell you, now, I know you've been doing a really good job here for Duncan.
Well, thanks.
And you didn't ever need a hand because I promised your dad I'd take care of you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
But I wanted to ask you still going to all those meetings?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. I mean, we're trying to get Oakland turned around here. I mean, there's a lot of people in the community that go to these meetings that have a voice, who have ideas.
You go to them meetings, not me.
Well,
I'm not
you
going to a bunch
should.
of
Come
people
on.
Nah.
I mean, the other people in the community go. I mean, Nathan and Kathy and Jeff. I mean, it's there's a lot going on.
That's
in
good.
these
Well, I'll tell you what I want, and you go tell them.
We're getting a lot done.
Well, that's good.
All right. If you change your mind, you're welcome.
No
You know
meeting
that.
for me. Man.
We're doing some good things.
Man.
I mean, Oakland's really going to be turning around soon. You watch. Hey, actually, did you see there was a show about Oakland on QED. You watch PBS? No. It was about the history of
that
Oakland.
thing.
They
That
showed
thing. I saw that thing.
Yeah.
It really pissed me off. They spent 20 minutes with Marshall Goodwin. Now, I'm against him. He's the mayor of Oakland, and he does a lot. But I'm the Pope of Oakland. Why didn't they talk to me?
Where were you? Were you
I'm
around?
here.
Cameras were around?
I'm here. I'm not going
Yeah, but you know
nowhere.
Marshall, I mean, he sees video cameras and he's out there. He's in front of them.
That's all
Like
bullshit.
flies on shit. He's there. He's got like this radar, you know?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to get back to this. You guys going to go finish that other job?
Yeah, we're gonna go check out the other
Take it easy.
side.
We'll
All
see,
right,
young man.
yeah.
I don't mean to give you too much grief. It's okay.
Oh, hey, you left a message about
Oh, man. Oh, I'm really sorry about
some
last
sort
night.
of
We had a rehearsal last night. And
what?
we were, you know, I'm doing those weird plays now. You know, it's like,
I thought you.
wait. I'm really sorry. Me and Larry had a couple beers, and you know, we got a little. I promise you, if you let me do it later tonight, we won't drink till we're done. We'll go out, hit the bar, and I'll lock up.
Don't break anything.
I'll let the lights on. I'm sorry.
Don't mess anything up. Just tell me when you're gonna do this show.
Okay, well, you guys take it easy. We'll see.
Right. All
Okay,
right.
take care.
We'll talk to you later. Come on, Banks. Let's get out of here. Hey, I got.
Yeah, did you call?
No, I'll call him later. Hey! Before I forget, you know, I told Dom you're doing a good job for me, and you are, but I gotta make sure you're staying clean, right? Right?
Yeah.
Come on, because you got two strikes against you already. Third strike, you're out, and I don't want to see you go to jail, man.
Yeah, no.
Because you're staying clean, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck around, all right?
All right. Well, keep up the good work. Come on.
Okay, now if everyone, you can just go through that doorway over here, or you could come into this room. This is the middle room again. Over there we have a bathroom. And I just want everyone to see the view from these windows. So some of you could go to those windows too. Open.
Hey, Mike, come on, we're going.
Bonnie, where are you going?
Hey, Mike's here. He's going to give us a hand. Come on. We can help.
But you can see the view from here, Bonnie.
Oh, there's not enough room. We have to, honestly.
Bonnie, you're taking all my clients.
We'll bring them right back. Come on.
And Mike
Be
too.
good.
Okay,
Yeah,
go.
okay.
Go. 15 of you go. I don't know. How many ever you want.
You take some.
Half of you go with
you
them.
tall people, come with me. 1, 2.
Okay.
You 2.
You guys.
Yeah, you 4.
Okay.
That's enough.
Okay.
Come on upstairs.
Who's coming downstairs with me?
Some of you want to go downstairs with Bonnie?
Okay. Come on.
Just humor her for a little while, guys. She
What
doesn't
about
get
this
much.
half? They're the good-looking ones. Come on.
Okay, you guys go with Bonnie. She seems needy. Go ahead. There you go. Thanks. Just humor her for a little while. It'll be over. Okay, anyway, so as I was saying, this is the original marbleized slate fireplace. It's quite beautiful if you guys want to touch it, see how nice it is. Anyway, we're going to have some tiles here. We're going to keep these tiles in. And unfortunately, most of the pocket doors were torn out before, but much of the original hardware is still here. And as you see, we have a window up there. It's going to be really nice. And if all of you can take a view out the windows, it's just a spectacular view. If some of you want to go over to the bathroom and take a view out those windows, but I just want everyone to get a very nice view out the windows. There's the lake there. If all of you just want to stay at the windows and look out, that'd be great too. There you go.
Okay, and if you folks could just follow me and come over to this window. And what she wants me to do is to show you the great view that we're having. But actually, the best part about living in this part of Oakland is the fact that you can see all kinds of wildlife. You can live in the middle of the city and watch hawks. Now, you're going to have to just keep watching for a little while because that's how wildlife is. And just to gather around, don't be shy, poke your head out.
Linda! What, Bonnie? You're okay up there? Because I can take some more.
You guys want to go down there?
Down here.
And, what, Mike? You know how many windows are on this floor. Why am I telling you?
Hey, Glinda, I'm going to take them. You're upset. Wait, please, folks. Wait.
Bonnie, my core.
Come on. We're looking for 4 at a window, and everybody else come with me. Come on, guys. I want to show you. Bonnie! Bonnie!
Yeah, he's a crazy guy. He's a little eccentric, but he's a really good guy too.
Been around here 100 years, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, he really knows his stuff. I mean, he's taught me a lot about plaster, drywall.
Everybody seems to know him.
Oh, they sure do. Everybody in the neighborhood thinks a lot of him. Boy, he's got an opinion about just about everything. Take a look at that pointing job up there. What do you think about that?
It's a hell of a job. Your cousin did great on the pointing.
Yeah, my cousin Carmen's got a good business going on. He does a really hell of a pointing job on these houses around here. Check out the soffit and the fascia up there, though. If you take a look up there, yeah, you can see that dental work's gonna need some work up there.
That's gonna be me. You mean I gotta go up there and cut all those little pieces of 1x?
Yeah, it's gonna be you. It's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it.
It's a pain in the ass. Do you know how hard it is to get all those little pieces reduced down to 3/8? It'll take me hours.
Yeah, well, that's why Duncan pays us the big bucks.
Yeah, right. So, tell me, how does a Dago get a name like Macbeth?
Oh, yeah, funny question. Well, long story short, you know, whenever my great-grandfather was coming over to Ellis Island from the old country, you know, so he's really nervous because he's got this long-ass Italian name. He doesn't know if he's going to be able to get work here in America, so he's all nervous, and what's he going to say and everything. So he's in line, and they ask him his name, and he doesn't know what to say, and he sees a guy reading the book Macbeth. And he knows all the classics, so he could read the word. So he just said, Macbeth, first thing out of his mouth. Huh? What do you think about that, huh?
Huh?
You know, are you crazy? Why don't you just put some tin up there and get some students in that barn?
Who are you? What are you doing out here at this time of night?
Oh, cool your jets. I got some news.
Oh, so it's crazy. Real? Hey, what kind of news do you have for me? Why would you have news for me?
Well, you were named project manager.
Project manager? Are you messing with me?
Well, all I have to say is, just watch out for the river's edge.
The river's edge? What river? There's 3 rivers here. What are you talking about, the river's edge?
Watch out for that perlite.
How do you know about perlite? Banks doesn't know about perlite. How do you know about perlite? What are you talking about?
Perlite, perlite, oh so gray. Perlite, perlite, in your day.
End my day? What's that? Is that a threat? Hey, get the hell off of this property here. What the hell are these crazy women running around here? Hey, it's all right, Banks. It's all right. Let them go. Let them go. They're harmless, I guess. Hey, oh, shit. Oh, hey, I gotta get my tape measure from the house. I dropped it up there. I'll meet you at the other site.
All right.
And then we'll catch up on the work, all right?
See you in like 5 or 10.
Yeah.
Everybody in? Do you have everybody, Bonnie?
Yeah, what about you, Mike? You lose any?
I don't think so.
Oh, good, okay.
Okay.
Can I go now?
Here's some promotional materials for y'all to see.
Hello? Hello, hold on. I can't hear you. Hold on, I can't get the signal. Hello? Anybody there? Hello? Hello?
Hey, Mac,
Hello?
is that you?
Yeah. Duncan, is that you? Hello?
Yeah. Hey, you've really been kicking some ass on those Oakland jobs.
Hey, thanks, man. I'm working hard. I'm trying to make you proud, you know?
Because of you, we're lined up to get all this URA work and a bunch of other government stuff.
It's great.
You know, I know you have a soft spot in your heart for Oakland. This historic shit just might work. You know, it's too bad you couldn't get some yuppies, or better still, a couple of homos in there. But that's not why I called. Anyway, with all these extra contracts, we're going to be swamped, and since you're from Oakland, I want you to be project manager there. What do you think? Mac, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, that's great. Thank you. I don't know what to say. I accept.
You know, you'll be salaried with an expense account, a company vehicle.
That's great. I can't thank you enough. I appreciate. Hey! Saturday, come on over to the house. We'll have a party to celebrate. I'll tell my wife. All right?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
How about we have lunch on Saturday to iron out the details?
Yeah, sure. That'll be great. Listen. I'm buying. All right. I'll stop by the deli. I'll pick up your favorite. I'll meet you at the office, and we'll take care of it.
Bye.
All right. Bye. See ya. All right. Oh.
Okay, great. Thanks, guys. Excuse me.
Hello?
Sorry.
Yeah. Hello? Missy? Yeah, it's me. Yeah. No, listen, I'm on my way home. But, yeah, I'll stop. Yeah, I'll pick it up. Yeah, no problem. But listen, I've got some great news for you. What, you know? What do you mean you know? No, you don't know. You're not going to know this. This is something awesome. You're not going to believe this. I'll tell you when I get home. No, you're going to wait. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, I'm on my way. All right, bye. Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am. Okay, now could everyone just come in this room over here? You can stay in the hallway. I just want everyone to get a nice big view of this room. So if all you guys could go back in the hallway or in this room over here. Thanks. Everyone just kind of fit in this room or the hallway. You just want to clear this room out.
Lounge chairs. Anybody else?
If you want to move back a little further, you might be bumping into here. Hey Larry, let's start with these little ones. All right. Can you give us 4 to get started?
Oh, I'll give you 3 and I'll breathe up 4, all right?
Okay, why don't you go back another couple winches? I don't want to whack it. Okay, there you go. Me. You ready?
All right. I'll hold for applause this one. 1, 2, 3.
We gotta have a drummer. We gotta have a I want to see if Mike's coming. Hey Mike! Come on, man! Bring your sticks. I need help. We'll put Mike over here. All right. These ones won't come first. I'll get them later.
Yeah, what do you need?
Hey, I got you. How about just using a bucket? We don't have time to get your drum kit. He's playing in a measure of 4, a measure of 5. I want you to play 3 over it. Can you do that?
We'll see.
Okay. Let's try those long pieces.
All right.
Good. Maybe we'll call this the dance of the door jams.
All right.
Sounds good. Give us 4, Leo.
1, 2, 3.
Try these couple feet. All right. Because you know we're going to be up on a stage and people are going to be able to see anything. Leo, why don't you just play the riff once and then you can improvise because I know that's what you want to do. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Pain in the ass. I hope you weren't doing anything today.
Oh, you know I never work hard.
Oh man, I can't see you, man. All right, now we'll run into. Okay, Lee, you better watch out. Okay, give it to us again, boys. Let's try this.
1, 2, 3.
You guys you can get together Thursday?
Yeah, that's
And then I'll be. Okay, we'll see you guys. Thanks a lot, Larry.
All right, Dom.
See you on Thursday.
All right,
Good.
cool. Thanks, fellas.
We'll see you guys. Thanks for stopping by, Mike.
You can stay out in that hallway if you'd like. You know, don't worry, just stay out there. Okay, just come out of that room over there. We're just gonna leave that empty for a little while. Yeah? I told them to go, but no one's going.
You're not doing a good job. Come on, guys.
Bonnie! Yeah, just some of you go out in that hallway if you want.
Follow me.
Go ahead. Thanks, guys. That'd be great. I think you really do get a better view of that room through that hallway.
Yeah.
You taking them in the bathroom, Bonnie?
Yeah, is that okay, Glenn? It's okay. He'll get an idea of what it is if you're going to the bathroom.
Okay, look, guys, that hallway's empty. You guys can still go in that hallway if you want. Just line up in that hallway over there. I just want everyone to get a nice view of this room.
Hey, man, where you at? Hey. Hey, man.
Hey,
How you doing?
good.
So? I should ask you about my good news. I got good news.
I already knew. The question is, what do you plan to do about it?
You knew. What do you mean, what are we going to do about it? It's a hell of a big promotion. I'm going to take it.
Don't you get it? We need to talk.
What do we need to talk about?
You know as well as I do that I basically run the show down at Duncan & Sons. I do the payroll, I write the grants for the URA, I set up the finance.
Yeah, you fetch us friggin' coffee too. What's this got to do with it?
Start. You think I like kissing up to that smug asshole? No, I do it for this family. For the health insurance, the retirement, we're not getting any younger. And we got 2 kids just a step away from college. Oh, and if it wasn't for me, you never would have even gotten your own business off of the ground.
Oh, yeah. So what's this got to do with anything?
Now listen, project manager is small potatoes. The real money is at the top. Do you ever think how much Duncan rakes in off of subs? Plus a kickback here and there?
So this is going to turn into another, you're such a loser lecture. I work hard all goddamn day, and when I come home with good news...
All I am saying is that we are in a very good position to take advantage of the situation.
What situation?
You know that our Playboy boss barely looks at half the papers I put across his desk. So about 7 months ago, he signed one that basically hands the business over to you if he becomes incapacitated and unable to perform his duties.
Oh, Christ, if he takes after his old man, I'll be 80 before anything like that ever happens.
Well, not necessarily.
What are you talking about?
You remember my Nana on my mother's side?
Shit.
She was always giving everybody the evil eye and mixing up potions and... Well, she had this one concoction that used the mandrake root, which the old-timers used to use like Viagra, but she showed me another use for it. If you boil the root and administer the liquid over a long period of time, like in someone's friggin' coffee, and then you feed them a piece of the root raw, just once, it acts as a hallucinogen. You can get them to believe they can do anything, like lift up cars, or walk on water, or fly. All we have to do is get him to the Anderson Bridge late one night. He'd never survive the fall.
What are you crazy? You're talking murder! I mean, that old magic potion shit is all old wives' tale. What are you talking about? I mean, look, I'm not going to risk going to jail because you've got some cockamamie idea to use some goddamn root to put in someone's crazy coffee, to kill someone. I mean, you've seen how they catch those guys on CSI?
You never did have much nerve. Why did I ever marry you? So it doesn't bother you that blithering idiot is driving around in his Beamer or his Accolade and taking off for Cancun anytime he damn well feels like it? You know, he's got the condo in Mexico, the house in Florida. Do you want to die here in Oakland?
Hey, look, Oakland was good enough for my father and his father before him, all right?
Your grandfather worked his fingers to the bone working that swing shift at J&L, and what did it get him? Lung cancer. And your father, he didn't even make it to retirement before they laid him off and stole his pension. Life is what you make it.
Look, I'm not going to jail because you want to move out to some farmette and live in a big box with drywall and vinyl siding between you and the weather. I'm trying to make a difference here. I'm trying to do something good within the community. That's why I go to all of these goddamn meetings to try to get the city to see what a great place Oakland is, to try to turn this place around. I mean, think about Southside and Friendship and Shadyside. I mean, look at how the way things have turned around with those neighborhoods. We can have that here. I mean, look at what we've already got. We've got Shenley Park. We've got the pool and the tennis courts. We've got CMU. We've got the Playhouse. We've got Pitt.
Oh, we got Pitt, all right. They drag you around by the nose for months, years, making you think they're going to build that convocation center in the Hollow, when all along they're planning to build it up by the stadium. And what about those shit college kids pissing in our hedges and throwing around beer bottles, waking us up at all hours of the night? Oh, and what about the OPDC? When are they going to put some money into this end of Oakland?
OPDC just picked up Joe's old place.
The writing is on the wall. Do you think Duncan gives a rat's ass about you? Or this community? No. This isn't about the money. This is about our future together and what we could do if you were in Duncan's place.
I don't know. What if we get caught? I cannot go to jail.
We won't go to jail. That route leaves no traces in your system. We won't go to jail.
It would be nice to have a couple of extra bucks around, you know? I mean, I could buy up some property for redevelopment and get rid of some of those damn suburban slumlords. I could...
The kids could go to a real four-year college.
I don't know about this potion shit.
He's never worked a day in his life. His family gave him everything he has. And he's never showed you any respect. And I never told you about all the times he's been pawing at me.
What the hell? Why didn't you tell me about this? Why didn't you say something?
I didn't want you to make trouble. I was afraid you'd get us both fired.
That slutty jag-off. Why didn't you do? I wish you would have said something to me. Jag-off. My God. Oh, he's such a weasel. I know the way he's treated other women. Why should I think you'd be any different? You're in the office with him every day, aren't you? Jesus Christ. And what's he ever really done for me, huh? After all the work I've done for him, what do I get? I get a couple of gift certificates for Applebee's. I get my tape measure with my initials engraved on it. You know what? I've saved his ass plenty of times. What's he ever done for me, huh? He's such a... Oh. You know, I deserve that better than that. And I don't know though. I mean, you're talking murder.
Night, when it's late, in his bed, fast asleep, with a knife to the chest, you will stab him to death.
But he'll wake.
Under his truck are the brakes that you'll cut. He will drive really fast. It will crush him to death.
But he'll know.
Someday when you're old, you'll have nothing at all. Someday I'll be rich like a queen with a king.
I will be king. Next week, during lunch, in the cheese and the steak that I bring to his desk,